The reviews for Zelda Tears of the Kingdom have been pouring out of gaming news outlets over the last couple weeks following its release. IGN calls it a masterpiece and an unfathomable follow-up to Breath of the Wild, and Game Informer calls the game ingenious for the way it reworks the original. Just look at the average rating from the gaming news outlets out there. If you're like me, you've been scrolling through the TikTok videos and YouTube shorts since it's come out, surprised at the creativity coming from players of the game. You might be confused on why Link has the ability to create insane mechas that can wipe out enemy camps or phase through platforms allowing him to reach new heights though. So I'm here to tell you in this video what's new in the game and what you can look forward to in this second installment in the series. The first is of course the story. You play as the main character Link, who at the very start of the game is walking with Princess Zelda down a staircase underneath Hyrule Castle after a number of Hylian workers have fallen ill after going down there. Shock horror, an evil demon king is waiting for them at the bottom, who then unleashes a powerful gloom beam that weakens Link and causes the surroundings to crumble. Zelda and Link are separated, resulting in Zelda vanishing into thin air and Link being saved by a glowing green arm. This arm belonged to Rauru, a mysterious being who saved you, and he is your guide through the unknown Great Sky Island you'll find yourself on, which was once ruled by the Zonai. From this point onwards, Link takes on his usual role of the saviour of the princess and defender of Hyrule's nations, relying on new and old friends to help him on the journey. The second thing you can look forward to in Tears of the Kingdom is the heavier presence of the Zonai, godly beings who once ruled over the Hylians and were mentioned in Breath of the Wild. The race used highly sophisticated technology around their homeland, the Great Sky Island. When I first started to walk around the area in the game, I was surrounded by robots known as constructs that were mostly out to kill me, but there were a couple willing to teach me different elements of the game such as cooking and archery. They also taught me how to use Zonai devices, an exciting new addition to the Zelda franchise. There are several devices that you can use in the world in order to help you solve puzzles, reach hidden areas, or fight enemies. You can use rockets to reach heights you wouldn't normally be able to, attach fans onto minecarts to allow you to navigate around areas, etc. It's been really fun finding new ways to use these devices and combining them with my abilities during my playthrough. The third main change is the runic abilities in the game. You'll be happy to hear that the devs have done away with the old runic abilities that Link had in Breath of the Wild and replaced them with newer ones. One of them is Ultra Hand, which is the first one I unlocked in the game and the one I use the most. This ability lets Link manipulate several objects in the game and attach them to each other if need be. I've used this to create makeshift boats, hot air balloons, solve shrine puzzles and more. Another ability that's been added is Ascend, which is probably my favourite in the game. This allows Link to move upwards to most surfaces, allowing for a fun way to move around Hyrule and complete shrine challenges too. The Fuse ability allows you to attach items to your weapons and shields, and this can create cool combinations like a flame-emitting shield or a weapon with increased attack power that has helped me out way more often than I'd like to admit. These new abilities have honestly made the game feel fresh to me, which was one of my main concerns before playing it, so hats off to Nintendo. After getting what I think is a solid amount of time playing the game so far, I honestly can't believe how much I'm enjoying re-exploring this world. The developers' features that they've added makes the game so far feel exciting to play and re-explore for me. For anyone worrying that the game could feel like a Breath of the Wild DLC, don't worry because it feels fresh with all the new things they've added in the game. I honestly didn't think that Nintendo would be able to make a sequel better than the original, but when I look back at when I first played Breath of the Wild, I don't remember enjoying the first couple of hours in the game as much as I did for this game. I'm currently completing side quests and other objectives alongside the main quest, so I'm not quite sure when my review for this game will come out, but based on my experience so far, this is a game you should pick up for sure. I do have some gripes with the game, but I'll save those for my review. For now, thanks for watching the video, please like, share and subscribe, and I can't wait to see you back here.